I guess, like, for some apparent reason, like, men really have a hard time talking to women. And I didn't really acknowledge that until, like, I started being in here. Like, I remember, like, one day I was like, you guys say hi to everyone in the room, but you guys never say hi to me. And I was like, that's really weird. And they were like, well, I never knew if you were somebody else's girl. But I was like, I'm not their property, and I'm still a human being. So you could still say hi to everyone in the room and acknowledge their presence, because you don't know what that person can do. They could be, you know, the head of something, and you just kind of sidestep them because you didn't know if they belonged to someone. And that was, like, really... Like, it was really weird to me, because I would constantly be like, I've seen you 20 times and we have never said hi to each other because you're scared of this boundary that you made up in your head. So.
Yeah, I would go off of that too. A lot of times, especially when I started really writing about hip hop and covering hip hop, you know, shout out to Killer Boombox. They gave me like my first writing gig here in Boston. But a lot of times when I went to cover shows and things like that, it was always assumed that I was a groupie or that I was like trying to get backstage. And I'm like, no, I'm covering the show. I'm like writing about you as an artist. I'm not here trying to get in your pants, like trying to get backstage. Like, I'm not a groupie. This is my job, right? Like, I'm getting paid to do this. And so just experiencing that and realizing that it was going to be like that a lot of times, I was like, okay, wow, like, yeah, this is how it's going to be, I guess.
There were a few times, probably a few years back, where I was working in situations with headlining artists and kind of dealing with the entourage and the managers, and I started to see that I got treated way differently than the male that I was working with in the room. And every single person either assumed that I was his girl or that I was just like a groupie hanging out. And then once they talked to me and I was like, no, either at that time, I'm the brand and PR manager, or, you know, I'm the one that works with the sponsors, and now, you know, no, I'm the founder, it's my company. People don't think that's what you're there to do usually. So it's that's hasn't ended. They always think you're there for another reason.
It's like men are, like, instantly have value and we have to prove our value, and it's a little weird.
Yeah, or our value is based on our sexuality.
Yeah.
You know, whether you're like, if you're a groupie, you're getting backstage, oh, you're attractive, versus, you know, like just being treated a certain way based on how you look, based on how palatable you are to how sexually attractive somebody finds you.